So this, I probably won't make a full batch here. I try to get the best tomatoes that I could. We're just getting into tomato season. It's got a little bit of the salt and a little bit of pepper, and now it has some flour. And I do need to do some fresh herbs are going to go in there too. The recipe that you have is definitely works well. I've done that, I've tried it before, and here we go. All right, now I'm just going to put in I need a little bit of mint and a little bit of basil. So as far as I'm concerned, you really can't get enough of the fresh herbs. Spearmint is kind of considered the main culinary mint, but I will sometimes use like a peppermint. It's stronger with the tomato, and was the way that they served it in Santorini. I use either the seedless cucumbers, the ones that come in plastic, a minute or so that some of the water, even though, I'm not working in restaurant kitchens, I still make all my own stocks. They're not for me. So, here we go. I think half a lemon will be good. So we're just going crazy with the herbs. So I will take the leaves and, we'll hold together as well. So, this is here. And then, that tastes really good, okay? Now, olive oil, just to give it you can see even the gold color and that really nice aroma. I recently moved into Center City and steel pots. I had my son. A leaf, and there's 2 leaves on either side. That comes off. It's not, you don't want the leaf that's under, like this one. This leaf is under another one, so I don't want that one. I want this one. I just keep going around in a spiral, and I actually used to, I've done this like a case of these at a time. Cut away. This is all trash. Yeah, it's there. That's it. Tricks to, this goes away, and almost in quarters. 2, 3, 4. So you have to cut that away. You just cut down your knife. This is the part that's edible. Again. You have to put a little bit of less water, soak it, because then it will darken, it'll oxidize really quickly. All right, that's the artichoke bone and the breastbone. And I'm going to divide it in half. Here we go. That's good. So that's what that looks like for the wing. Sometimes I take off both, 2 parts. The wing has 3 parts. Sometimes I take off 2. Sometimes I just put those in my freezer because that goes with chicken stock eventually. Here we go. So you want to take the backbone out? I should have had my heavier knife here. You think about it, I'm always amazed. One thing I will say that for the, here it is, that's it there. So I get that out of there and have only the one bone. So we left it, what we left is the wing bone. And then that cooks very, very nice. Pieces that will be cooked in the same amount of time as the chicken. So maybe smaller. I do not peel them, but I'll trim if there's anything the green. All right. So potatoes. Here there's the germ. Now, ideally, when the garlic is nice and young, you're not going to have artichoke, potato, and a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll show you the way I bake it, roast it. It's more flavor. Not too much oil, just enough just to show you. 1, 2, we'll put that leg in there. So to arrange them, I use these paellas. favorite things to roast in. If you want to make roasted vegetables, anything like that, you would basically, this is in. One thing about milk though, and I'm just going to get some of the lemon zest while that's heating. And so let's just whisk the eggs. Sprinkle in the semolina. Okay, now this has to just come to a boil. Here it is. Yep, see the bubbles? Start to bubble. Okay, that's it. That's what we want. I have to add, it's called tempering it. So you want to add a little bit of the hot to the egg at a time. If you put it in all at one time, you get scrambled eggs. This, as you can see, is it's hot and it's a little bit on the soft side. So it's better to let it cool down. Number 7 here. So phyllo comes in different thicknesses. 4 is the normal one. Sometimes you see 5. The higher the number, the thicker it is. At home. There you go. But never mind. With the butter like that, and you don't want to overdo it. But you have a recipe there that has that cinnamon. It has basically lemon and cinnamon go in the syrup. Okay. All right, we'll just use a knife and cut off the extra trim there. This pan's a little bit deep, but this gives a nice straight side. So I like it. I'm going to butter the top again, and then this thing now. I do like to pre-cut it. I'm going to cut through the top layer here. Parallel. You can do it up and down square instead of on the diagonal, but it's more common there to use the diagonal. What it looks like when it comes out. And here, and you saw we cut them a little bit smaller pieces than what I had there. Really nice and golden brown.